like y'all know this your boy Marky Level.
And it's your boy Stony Stone Hill.
Hey, you got your boy Kai Nizzle. No, Kai 9 in the building. What's going on, folks?
Hey man, chillin', man. You feel me? But yeah, man. Hey, to the homie Obi-Wan, man. We've been knowing this guy for a minute, man. I'm talking about like for a long time. Consistency is real. This dude right here, man. You know he marketed himself, man, all about the Lord, man. I'm talking about from top to bottom. He's been always been real, faithful, loyal, cool. I'm talking about, man, you can just be like, bro, look, we need to do a song, man. Pop up on me, man. He'll come through. I'm talking about ASAP.
All day.
This dude here real, man. But Obi-Wan, man, tell these folks, man, a little bit about yourself, man, before I tell it all.
What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Obi-Wan B.A. Man, I rap for Jesus. That's what I do. You know, hashtag I rap for Jesus. But, you know, I just been in the game for a minute, just doing my thing, praising God. And he just blessed me to do a lot of things, go overseas, you know, put an album out, you know, do some things. And it's still moving. So I'm just feeling good about it.
All right, man. I'll be feeling good, too, man, going overseas, man. I wanted to touch on that. You know, we can't get you out of here, man, without touching overseas, man. You done been over here and graced some of everybody, bro.
For sure, for sure.
All right, man. Just the fact that you've been overseas and doing your thing, man. Who received it the most? Cause you know sometimes we might feel like we go out there and they don't know what we saying because we speaking English. But who was feeling y'all the most out there, man?
I would say each place was different in its own right, but I would say Taiwan, even though a lot of them have their own language, but at the same time they still understood what we were saying and how we were saying it, and it was a blessing, total blessing.
Absolutely, man. I already know.
Get his mic straight.
Yes, sir. Get the mic straight, man. Gotta be talking, man. Can't hear me, man. Mic check 1 2. All right, Stone. What we got going on, fam?
But you know, going across season, I've seen some of the videos, man. I mean, that had to be an experience to see so many people just rocking with you on stage.
Man, it's to be honest, it's a surreal and it's a blessing because, you know, I feel like I'm not the T.I.s, the Jay-Z's and stuff like that, and you in another country, they don't know you, they don't know your music, you know, but they rocking what you like, you one of them, you know what I mean? So it's like, wow, you know, they might not know the songs, but they end up catching on, but it's just a blessing for them to receive that and receive it so quickly. And not be like, okay, what he gonna do? Let me just stare at him. No, we gonna rock with you.
Yeah, because I was looking at it, I was like, boy, they is rocking.
Yeah,
like literally rocking. Like, and not to say, you know, because the music fire. Because I mean, we go right back. We're gonna talk about that in a second, but.
For sure.
Yeah, I go to his page and look it up, bro. Because I can't even explain it like I want to. Because the way they was rocking, it was just like, whoa, okay.
It was a surprise.
Maybe we need to go to top. No,
man, we all going. We all gonna go back. We all gonna go.
Some real support, right?
But man, we super happy to have you here today, Obi-Wan. Like I said, we go way back. I can't even remember where I first met you, but I just know like when I met you, it was like
might have been Club Christ or something. No, it was
before
Judah
Club.
Jams.
Judah Jams.
Yeah,
Judah Jams.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But I remember I met her. I said. I remember I used to tell Mar, I said, I like old Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan, yeah.
I like old Obi-Wan.
Y'all my brothers.
Super Obi-Wan.
But,
yeah, man.
We gonna get into it, man. We got a lot to talk about today, but I'm gonna start off with this, all right? I know why, but tell the people the name Obi-Wan and B.A., where it all came from, where it stemmed from.
All right, so Obi-Wan was my original rap name with my best friend Marcus. And then when I changed my life over in 2005 to Rap for God, I was like, okay, let me add this BA to it because we had just started the BA movement, and the BA means born again. So I'm like, Obi-Wan is born again all day.
That's interesting. I like that.
Obi-Wan BA.
Transformation. Some of that Abram to Abraham.
Right.
Exactly.
Hey, I ain't want to let the Abram go. Hey, I'll put the ham on the end.
Right. Definitely.
Put that BA on the end of that thing, man. For real. Yeah, man, from day one, I mean, I think we all can attest, bro. Just the humility, you know what I mean? And even just the grace that was on you, the skill. Definitely a hip-hop vibe, you know what I mean? Just get in there and just, you know, he got that soft voice, and he'll give it to you. And he's Obi-Wan. Come and take this walk with me.
Yeah, freestyle from
time
to time, too, bro.
Excuse me. But yeah, man, so the journey, man. I mean, just talk a little bit about the journey for you, man, and just how it's been a blessing, or just what it's done for you as far as your faith walk.
So for starting off, I would say we transitioned in around 2005, 2006, and that's when Holy Hip Hop Awards was still popping off in Atlanta, and we would go out there. We was a group at the time. We was still OB and Marcus, and then Marcus had went back to Virginia, and I was still here. So I'm like, okay, God, what I'm going to do? So God just started developing me into a solo artist, and when He was doing that, I would call myself a clean artist, positive artist.
Okay.
So then I was like, I ain't gonna never be no Christian rapper or no gospel rapper. I'm like, I ain't even on that. I'm like, nah, I'm cool. But as and I was told him, I was like, yo, God, and I said that and walk with me. I'm like, I ain't about that. So he was like, okay, I got you. You can rap about your life and how I bless you and how I help you and how I move, and things of that nature. So when I started writing, I was start writing that way. And he kind of evolved me into what the OB1BA. And so then when OB1BA, back in 2009, I dropped the Barack Obafemi, and people was feeling it. I was like, okay, God, I guess this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
Right.
And from there, the Real Life, Real Music is my testimony album. Like, all of these things, even to the overseas trip, it keeps reminding me I'm supposed to be doing this. I'm supposed to be inspiring people, impacting people. That's what motivates me. Like, it ain't just like, oh, I'm a rap about my life. But it's like, okay, my life is helping this person or helping that person or inspiring them or motivating them or entertaining them. All in it, encompasses everything.
Right.
So as I saw that, I was like, okay, God, I'm not just doing this for me. I'm doing it for you, but you doing it through me, through my life. And that's what keeps me going and still grinding to this day. So like that's my story. Real life, real music is my testimony. That's real, know.
Right.
Rap for Jesus.
All day.
That transition of just how the Lord, like you said, evolved you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I know we have a mindset, and it's like the Lord just, almost like Satan, want to get a crack. And once he get that little bit, it's like, okay, I'm going to do the rest, because all I needed was to get in a little bit.
A little bit.
And the rest would be bust wide open. And the Lord have his way. And that, I mean, and it's been just that, man. You know what I mean? Just to see all the things that you've been able to accomplish and the things you've been able to experience, I would say.
And I try to take that. And be like, okay, God, if I never put out another album, if I never go to another show, I'm thankful for the things you have done for me in this.
You know what I mean?
In this,
Yeah. Right.
I went to my home state, Virginia, and my boys there, they was like, yo, we proud of you, man. You the only one from out of us that went to Africa. Like, we ain't going to Africa.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, y'all can one day, but no, you went and you represented us. We lived through you.
Yeah.
And that impacted me. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
That's a blessing.
Thought you'd hear it like that. Yeah.
I never thought I was going to go, period, in my life. And I wanted to go, but I never thought it would happen. But God just, comes out the blue, and you never know what he can do for you.
So,
For real.
what were some of the, I guess, what you would say the biggest lesson you would explain to others that you took from any of those trips that you were able to experience? What was probably that number one thing that stood out that it still kind of echoes now?
I would say value the things that you have around you. Family, especially family, relationships, with your people in your circles, and little things like a water bottle, being in Africa, having a water bottle, you finish with it, we throw it away. Oh, no, let me see that. I'm going to use it for something, You see the innovation that they have. You're like, oh, wow, I would have never thought of that. Just little things that we just take for granted of or don't even think about. Other people like, nah, hold on a second, watch this. And you never know the blessings that come out of it. So I would say just value as a whole.
What's up, man? Hey, man, man, we were saying back there in the green room, man, you still doing music.
Yes, sir.
I'm talking about, man, you been in this thing forever, my guy. You making me feel old, Obi. Making me feel old, man. But yeah, man, with the whole, like, the evolving of the music nowadays, man, and what it has become from when we first started out and we were doing it, and we had, like, our sound.
Yeah.
Now the way the music is changing, man, you think it changing for the better or for the worse?
Right, man. To answer that question, I listen to old school hip hop,
Okay.
and they ask their questions similar to a lot of the old school hip hop artists, and I've heard different variations of it.
Okay.
They'll say, time is changing, you need to embrace it, but then at the same time, nah, this ain't real music. This is mumble, whatever.
Okay.
So my perspective is, I don't listen to everybody. So some things don't move me. Some things I'll be like, okay, that was kind of dope.
Okay.
But my take is, if it's impactful and it's moving, inspiring, then it's something.
Okay. All right.
I might not do it. That might be your lane. Like, we all got different lanes.
That's true.
So
Absolutely.
if that's the lane God got you on, hey, be the best in it.
Okay.
This my lane, I'm gonna be the best over here. This they lane, they gonna be the best right there. And then we all can come together. But I just think, like, and some people just don't need to be in no lane.
What you doing?
What are you doing? Put it in the nicest way he could.
Right.
It's just piggybacking off of that, man, because I just feel like these days and times, man, a lot of people are just making music, man. They just ain't got the passion to uplift the name of Jesus. That's why it's very important for, like, whenever we get artists on here, for me to let the people know that these artists are representing God. They represent Jesus. This is what they stand for. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, they making music for the game.
Yeah.
And that's their whole purpose, and that's their whole, like, they motto. They stand about that. You know what I'm saying? They all about that. But watching you over the years, you always made sure that Jesus got the focus. And it wasn't so much about Obi-Wan. That's why I say, like, you literally you can be called upon. And you'll show up. You'll come through. Whenever we need you, you always there. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And that's something that's very rare. Even though we represent the Lord, a lot of people just don't bring that element with them. You see what I'm saying? Like I say, you've been consistent. And you don't make, how many albums you made? About 30? How many albums you made?
I've got about 5 out
About
there.
five.
But I got some
Okay.
more coming.
Okay,
But before that,
Okay.
to touch on what you said,
Yes, sir.
I got a line to say, put down a microphone if you ain't really called to do this.
Okay.
So in music and in regular hip hop, you can see it too. Everybody not called to do it. Some people just doing it as a hobby. Some people just, I want to be a rapper, but I don't want to be a hip hop artist as in like secular, but I want to just be positive and rap about God, but just because I want to do something clean and I want to rap. But in there you got those people that are called to do this, and you can hear it in their flow, and
That's
in
some
their
anointing. Yeah.
So some people are just entertaining.
Yep.
They not called to do it,
That's true.
and
That's true.
that's what I see the difference is.
Oh, yeah. I definitely see that, man, because when I go back, man, I got to keep on reminding you people how long we've been doing it.
For sure.
You go back to the Twin Saints, and you go
Yeah.
back to the Young Praiser.
Yep.
You go back to the Majors, and you go back to,
Heaven
of course,
Bound.
the Heaven Bounds. And, you know what I'm saying? You just go back to all these people, man. And even old Boss Ross. And all these people here, man. We just was all about Jesus, man. You know what I'm saying? We just was promoting Jesus. It was just all about Jesus. We could say Jesus 1,000 times, the music wasn't a problem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It just was at that time, the circle was about, you know what I'm saying, we doing it for Jesus. We had to let people know.
Yeah.
Because it was still kind of fairly new a little bit. Ken Jones was like everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then everybody started kind of like branching off, kind of doing their thing, and started getting their own style and developing their own sound of music. You know what I'm saying? It was just like Jesus was like that little force we kept pushing. And then over a period of time, some kind of, it's just like, we ain't got to say Jesus, period.
Crept in unaware.
You see what I'm saying? It's whatever right now. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? You doing it for the Lord, and then you might, only thing say the Lord is their name. That's it, the title.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to call no titles out because
Is this a Christian song?
right. You see what I'm saying? Like, how they made it in the church?
Right.
But that's how it is, because they try to put it on, hey man, we're gonna do this for the kids. The kids like it.
True.
You You know what I'm saying? So if the kids liking it, you getting us dancing, getting us moving, you know, we accept it. You know what I'm saying? But at some point, you know, artists like us need to keep doing what we doing, stay consistent, keep putting out the music that's going to inspire the kids. You know what I'm saying? Because it's very important, man.
It is.
But we're going to pass this thing on to Stoney, man. I feel like I've been talking to, man.
No.
I've been talking to, man. Obi-Wan, he the homie, man.
I do want to talk about this though, cause see, old Obi-Wan, see, you get back into it now. See, his music, he talk about Jesus. But what I like is he tell you his life story in the music, especially that my testimony, real life, my testimony.
Yeah.
Tell you the life story in the music, and then brings it back to how, you know, where he was in life. But how Jesus turned it around for him. He don't just leave it like that right there.
Right.
I was doing this, and this.
And it was so good while I was doing
so good
it.
while I was just glorifying that.
You see what I'm
took
saying?
it back to, you know, I was doing this.
Right.
But Jesus came and changed it around.
Absolutely.
One of my favorite lines, I got to bring it up. I just wrote it down right here. I just thought about it, but he said, I was only 17.
Having sex at 17, on the move at
17.
It started at
17.
Put my car on
17.
Romans 7.
17.
I had to read it
17
times so I could get just what it means.
17. What y'all know about it?
So real briefly before we get into this music, and I'm gonna ask you which one you want to hear, but because we got two fire ones. We got one of my favorites,
Yes,
la 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 da 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 da, and then we got Training Day. You know what I'm saying, where the punchlines going in.
Yeah.
But before we get into that, what's so special about 17? There's got to be something special about that number. It was said 33 times in that song.
Hey, and to be honest, like when I was writing the song, it came, so many inspirations came while I wrote that song from a lot of different music. But I was listening to Rick Ross was on the radio, and the song was playing whatever his first song was, where he was like 222, and I was like, man, I was only 17 though. So I was like, okay, 17. And I started writing it. I was like, I was only 17. And all of those things, 17 was really. And I really had to read that verse, Romans 7:17, 17 times. Because it's like, you know, it wasn't me, it was a sin in me.
Okay.
So, you know, all of that just came together, and that line became almost everybody's favorite in the track too.
It stick, bro.
Yeah,
definitely stick.
Shout out to P Sun because he used it in one of his new tracks on the porch.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I actually seen that. You got a little music video for that one. Yeah. That's what's up. So let's get into this music a little bit. What you want to hear first? We want to go with the Training Day, or we want to go with?
We can hit them with the Training Day first and close them out with the La La La, so you know they can leave feeling all good and great.
Sitting down in that chair with the wind blowing through their hair. But explain Training Day to us, where the concept came from, and then we gonna get right into that thing real soon. Training Day.
So Training Day is like, you know, you got to train everything about you. So this song was literally a lot of punchlines that I was just, and a lot of sports references as well, that I was just like going in. I was writing one day and I was like, man, this beat's so hard, I'm gonna just kill everything. So just Training Day, you know, train your body, train your mind, train your spirit, everything to where you wanted to go with the Lord. Holla at your boy.
There it is. Just like that. So we got Training Day coming up
Yes, sir.
by none other than Obi-Wan B.A.
Today's a training day, Officer Hoyt. Show you around, give you a taste of the business, you know?
Yeah.
You got today, and today only to show me who and what you're made of.
Turn the bass down, someone turn the treble up. Let the word hit the ground, make it wait to double up. You in the D-League, I'm trying to get your level up. Olympic Mary and Jonah, we make them give their medals up. Cause when you medal, when you double, you will crash and burn. Like putting pedals to the metal on a NASCAR turn. The clear, call me the Christian rap Barry Bonds. I'm juicing off the word, and the word is born. I Lance Armstrong 'em, so I can tour to France. I put the spirit in me, so endurance can enhance. The word is really dope, just call me the smuggler. Got zero, let me serve. Ask Serena, I'll show love to you. Cause you a baby in the world, so make it stink, stink. Pistoria pistol, pour a little tink, tink. I'm getting rid of extra So women, I'm on my Tiger Woods. I'm starting over in the master, so life is good. Get godly people in your circle, let your dogs go. Change your life like Michael Vick, you gotta let the world know that you a witness. All you need is in the King James. If you got the big three, you can see a double ring. I'm married to the pine, so my wife is Hollywood. I'm so good, crazy on the track, you can't revoke. So when you hear the shot, if you sane, then boat. This is real rap, metaphors and them similes. Hashtag I rap for Jesus, now you know who's sending me. I come with baggage, I don't check in, I carry on. I'm on my grown man, like my cousin Carry On. This is training day, my coach can only make me better. I'm training with my father like I'm Floyd Mayweather. I'm sweating with the greatest, I'm wearing that 23. Down and out, working out, holding Psalm 23. I'm kneeling to my daddy like I'm Tim Tebow. Jesus is my hero, Ray Lewis, he know. It's written on my face like I'm a clone of Iron Mike. I'm taking holy ears when I grab the Iron Mike. LL cooling them, cause mama said knock him out. Ocho Cinco is not the route that I am talking about. Don't gotta play for Sacramento just to be a king. Be a star from the bench, cause even Rudy made the team. It's a scandal for those who don't know me. Went and changed my number cause my name rhyme with Kobe. God put it on me, I'm starting like I'm Jeremy Lin. When I get my chance to shine, you would say I'm balling in. I'm going in like I'm dunking on Olajuwon. I'm drunken off the word, thinking about the Olajuwon. Greatest of all time, but y'all ain't get the memo note. God the father of the game, he's a lamb, not a goat. I died to self so I can jam on the microphone. I'm trying to change the world, black or white like Michael Song. Convince the world that the bad can always turn to good. Learn from example from the man who was nailed to wood. Friends, turn your back, 211 A-Rod. I'm on my tightest 211 and it ain't hard. I'm putting on my church clothes like I'm the Craig Moore. Sports, music, and love, but now, Lord, I crave more. Don't get confused by the reason that he sent me here. I ain't better than the rest, so go ahead and make it clear. This is training day, all faith, no fear. Obi-Wan born again, I got my armor and my gear. Rewind the track, I'm working out again, cause I don't care.
All right, gentlemen. Thanks for your cooperation. Let's go.
Independent Connection with Timbaland Atkins. Timbaland Atkins, that PR diva.
Mostly happy, not sad. Not really tripping, ain't mad. Cause when you look at what you had, all of the good I wait back.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Independent Connection. It's me, Timbaland Atkins, that PR diva. And I am here, as always, to let you know exactly what those awesome independent artists are out here doing as they rep the kingdom with excellence. So guys, let me go ahead and jump right into it so I can let you know who my featured artist of the week is. It is none other than gospel recording artist Tiffany Benyon Mangum. Her single Worship from her CD Manifest is an anointed single that is blazing all across the airwaves.
Come on, how can I begin to tell all you've done for me? It's amazing. I can find words or a melody that articulates your true love for me. It's amazing that you live in me and I in you. Here's my heart's desire from a servant's point of view. I live, magnify your name.
If you have not downloaded her single or the CD, we highly recommend that you do so. It will truly bless your soul. And guys, she is also out here supporting and inspiring other artists. She is also very visible in her community on the creative arts side, where she sits on the board of directors for the Fresno Arts Council. So Tiffany Benyon Mangum, we see you out here doing big things for the kingdom. Out here repping the kingdom with excellence. Continue to do all that you do. Well guys, my time is almost up, but as always, I love to highlight as many independent artists as I can. So Felicia Joseph, Deanna Ransom, Sean Scales, and Kimberly Shante. We see you out here repping the kingdom with excellence. Continue to do all that you do. We have your back. Thanks everyone so much for hanging out with me here in the Independent Connection. It's been me, Timbaland Atkins, that PR diva. Connect with me on all social media platforms. On Facebook, Independent Connection. On Instagram, Independent Connection. On Twitter, Independent Con 6. Until next time, blessings.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are back right here on 108 Praise Radio, the Aspiring Artist Showcase with none other than them Royalty Boys, where we got the special guest, the homie, Obi-Wan B.A. Can't forget the B.A., baby. But, yeah, you just heard that training day. For the ladies out there, you heard a little Denzel. No, I'm just joking. No, but you just heard that training day. You heard the punchlines going in. We're going to get to talking about some more of that music in just a second. But I don't know where to start. I got so many memories and so many things to talk about. But real quick, I want to give a shout out to the folks listening, man. They responding and everything, telling us, you know, we're talking about the 17th. It's the 17th. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and
that was crazy.
It's just a blessing how that worked out that way. But shout out to Angela Speaks Truth. Shout out to Kim Soul, Sister Evans, Miss Toby Takifa Love, Sonia Elaine, Denise Favors, Racine Hillman, LA Inspired, who got the new album out, by the way. You know,
Faith in 808s.
Yeah. Real smooth little thing from what I heard. Ashley Patrick, Old 13th Disciple, Melissa Watkins, and so many others that I can't even begin to name them all, but we love you. And keep tuning in every Monday, 7 p.m., the Aspiring Artist Showcase. Tell everyone you know about it, because we want to keep getting this word out about Jesus.
That's what I'm saying.
And about these aspiring artists.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Two of the main goals, two of the main objectives.
Truly.
Absolutely.
So let's hop back into this interview with old Obi-Wan B.A. I have to bring this up because I remember when you did it, it was just such a big thing to me at the time. It was just real big. Just left a little private listening party, CD release party, going to another one very soon, actually. But Obi-Wan, I remember back in the day, you was one of the first people that I remember to do a CD release listening party and took that thing on top. Didn't just do it in like a building. No. Took us to the ATL, right in the heart of the ATL, across the street from the aquarium. Yes.
Lounge.
Put us on top at the Sweet Lounge and was rocking that thing out.
Yeah, that was a rooftop right there.
Yes, sir. Never forget that thing too. Me and Kyle went downstairs to get something to eat. They said, them gospel boys drinking. I said, no, I'm just hungry. I'm just trying to get some food. But tell us about that experience and how that made you feel at that time.
That night was a good night, but at the same time we had a lot of things going on. But God still turned it out. But ultimately, man, if we had about 200 people show up, 200 people, I was like, yo, we about to turn the club out. Like, that's my thing. I'm like, let's, the song on the album called Where the Party At, it's like Christians going to take over the club. And I was like, this is what we about to do tonight. We about to take over the club. Because they having the regular club was downstairs. They, you know, they was partying. So I was like, and they started coming upstairs to see what we was doing. That was a total blessing for me, man.
Remember that.
And I just, that night, I'm thankful for everybody that came. It was an awesome experience, and I was like, yo, we about to show them what we do. They tried to put us out at the end, but we was like, yo, we rocking.
Amen.
But it was a blessing.
For Jesus.
Sobering them up.
that spirit was dropping down.
Right, you know what I'm saying? It'd never be the same. They had to change the name.
Can't even drink my beer.
That's what's up. So tell us about what some of these future projects. I hear you got something in the works. You cooking over there, man.
We cooking. We cooking some. We cooking in a minute. We got my best friend Marcus. He coming out. King Marcus B.A. That's his name. King Marcus Born Again, and he's dropping his album 2019 called Pray For Me.
Okay.
And then also right behind his album, Obi-Wan B.A. is gonna drop Pray For Me Too.
Okay.
It's like a play on words type of thing. You know, I got to pray snapbacks. So you know, both of them coming out, and then. Probably have another album come out right after that, some couple months down the line. But you know, we cooking. We got some things in the works. It's gonna be a blessing.
Cooking. Always.
Yes,
Cooking,
sir.
Flipping, whipping.
Hey,
batching, baking. Hey, all that. Hey, these terminologies we use in hip hop, man.
right.
Trying to stay relevant, hip to the game, as they would say.
Like a stir fry.
right. But yeah, man.
Get with Liddy. I just can't say lit.
Yeah, I can't say lit. I
can't
don't
say
even
lit.
think I say lit. I don't know if I say lit. I don't think so.
Yeah,
But there's nothing wrong with
Nah,
it, though.
ain't nothing wrong with
You
it.
want to say lit, say lit.
You don't say it, but ain't nothing wrong with it.
Hey, to each his own. Find your lane and hey,
I'm
speak
still old
your
school. I'm
lane.
still like, yo, that was hot.
You see what I'm saying? That was dope.
Yeah, dope. You know?
It took me a long time to
That
stay
song was
dope.
dope.
That was dope.
Yeah.
Was dope.
Man, God is dope.
Right.
Yeah.
God is dope.
For sure.
I tell you, boy.
Hey, boy,
Shoot.
hip hop something else, ain't
Man.
it?
Talking about, bro.
Son, you just got to be hip, yo, you know. But nah, man.
No, they're right.
Excuse me,
Coming
man.
all
Moving right
things to
along,
all
man.
men, I went a little too far in. I went a little too far. You know, that went a little too far. Hey, man, them
Y'all
holy
making my
rollers,
cheeks
man.
hurt.
Get them holy rollers out of here, man.
Use the plug and everything, but hey.
We gonna keep it moving.
That's what I'm
Hey, we
saying,
gonna
bro.
merge
Hey,
it.
that's how it is, though, bro.
Hey.
Like, bro, that thing getting serious out
We
there.
gonna merge it, boy. Hey,
But
we,
you know, you got to do it in love.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
got to do it in love. If I got to say God is dope, he dope.
Hey, amen.
He dope.
Hey,
He
we
dope
can
to
get
me.
with it.
It is dope.
It's where your heart at. I mean, you know,
You know what I'm saying?
it's where your heart at.
Yeah.
But hey, man, Obi-Wan.
Yes,
So
sir.
everything going on, man. Your little one.
Mm-hmm.
I remember, you know, just seeing the excitement when he came on the scene and just you becoming a father.
Man, yeah, he's daddy's boy all the way. Like, it's a true blessing. That's my little man. I just be praying to God to allow me to one, be the best dad I can be,
Yeah.
and also train him to be the best man that he can be. You know, just kind of keep it a balance of both. Because you know when you have a little kid that's all on you like this, you be like, man, I need some space, but then you don't want to push him away.
Right.
So it's a balance, you know, that I've been keeping, and it's been a true blessing. Like I feel like he think I'm his superhero. You know?
Nah, he's supposed to
Yeah,
do that,
Oh,
man.
dog.
Yeah.
I can imagine, man. I get an excitement, you know, just to see, you know, people that either I know or that I feel, you know, some type of connection with, just to see that happen in their life. I'm almost feeling, you know, like I'm a part of it as well,
Yeah.
but just knowing that that's just some more motivation.
Yeah.
It's just gonna give you that extra drive.
Yeah,
And
give
for
you that
those that
grind.
don't get that extra drive too, I'm
Yeah.
like, hey, there's something wrong with that.
For
individual.
sure.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Because I don't have none, and I'm feeling that for
Mhm.
whoever it is that's experiencing that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
So
sir.
definitely, man. You know, congratulations. I know, you know, that has definitely changed your life.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? For the better.
Yeah.
But so do you think about training him up as an artist, or have you seen yourself
He
introducing him to that? You know what I mean? To where maybe, okay, I might put him on one when he's
So,
ready. Or
he liked music. Well, okay, I'm gonna get to that too. He liked music, so like music. Period. When you play it, you know, he gonna dance and stuff like that. But when I'm in the car and I'll put on some music and I'll start rapping, he'll be like, stop that, stop, daddy, stop. I'm like, really? Nobody else tell me to stop.
Right.
But I'm gonna put him on the new album. He gonna be on my intro.
okay.
So he go to the studio with me. He like just talking in the mic. If I'm doing a show, he wanted to come up and grab the mic on the stage. I'm like, oh, you want to rap too?
Mhm,
Okay,
mhm.
sorry, show's over. You know, but so in some facet, I think he's gonna be into music or entertainment or something. Like I could see it in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like he's wearing that. You can see it on him
Yeah.
already.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
He's
So-
already impactful. The people and the kids that he touches and around, he makes them feel joy. So I can see that already.
That
Yeah,
influence. Hey,
Absolutely.
good stock, man. Hey,
it's a blessing.
go ahead and stick your chest out a little bit about that one, man. You know what I mean? Boasting in the Lord on that.
Yes, sir.
For real,
Yes,
man.
sir.
That's what's up.
It's a blessing.
One.
Hey, man, but yeah, you know, raising up them little kids, man, you know, I don't want to put a bad vibe out there, man. Sometimes kids don't be listening.
Ain't no
They
bad
just
about it. They don't.
They just don't be listening.
They just
bro.
don't be listening.
They just don't be listening.
They start at home though.
Yeah, man, exactly,
Order
man. You
correction.
know, you be
Yeah.
teaching these kids right, man. They don't be wanting to listen. What's going on with you?
They can start
But
with
it's a good
parents.
thing, man. Yeah, they do. They do. Some parents out there got. We don't want to talk about it, but there's some real bad stuff out there, man. Real bad stuff out there.
We're gonna pray for
Oh,
him.
yeah.
Amen. We're gonna pray for them, but we're gonna make sure we keep shining that light too, though,
Definitely.
cause you know some parents don't be want to listen.
You're right. Right.
They just don't want to listen. Then, you know, I know, Stoney, you seen the situation where you try to say something to a little child and the parent got a problem with it. Yeah. Like you saying something wrong. We just telling them the right thing, man. You know what I'm saying? We want the society to have a little better, you know, better vibe to it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we're going to put your little child to the side and say something in respect.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But it's a good thing, man, that you raising up your son, man, in the way he should go. You know what I'm saying? And then you kind of leaving that option open to allow him to choose.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To do what he, you know, what he choose to do. But quite naturally, seeing what you do, he gonna be inspired to go in that manner. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good thing, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's kind of like I can remember the whole beginning of that whole process, man. But let's get back to this apparel, though. Get to this prayer apparel, man. Get to this prayer apparel, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got the high quality, man, like new era quality. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about the inspiration of the ideal and going forth and how it's doing.
The inspiration came in 2015, I believe. I saw the regular pray hat on Instagram by his name Benjamin Alejandro, and I was like, man, this dope. This hat is dope. My hip hop term.
Dope. Dope.
So I hit him up online and it said it was sold out. So I said, hey, do you have any more? He said, well, I think I have one in my personal stash that I can send you. So we started communicating, and he started seeing what I do.
Okay.
So he was like, oh, man, I love what you're doing. I'm going to send you one free. So then another year went by. I bought 2 more, and I was like, hey, man, how can we kind of connect? Because I want to put this out here. Everybody needs to pray. So he was like, well, you know, we can join to do this partnership, and you know, we can revamp the hat however you want it.
Yeah, right.
So then I started thinking of different colors, and we revamped the whole hat, and it's just been a blessing since then. Started off with 30 hats sold out, then re-up with 60 hats sold out, re-up with 90 hats sold out. So now I'm working on my next order. So it's been a blessing, you know, small beginnings, but you know, God's still moving.
Oh yeah, it's good, man. You went in partnership with something you believe in.
Yes,
you know what I'm
sir.
saying? You went in partnership with something you believe in. All right, man. You know, I don't know if you guys want to get into this music this early or they're gonna wrap it up with the music, man. But these folks need to know your social media. We got some people that's asking who your favorite musicians.
Okay.
Things of that question. So you know, you touch on it how you want to touch on it, man. But definitely the social media is important.
All right, we'll start off with the social media. So we got Obi1BA on everything. So it's OBIEONEBA. So Obi1BA on Instagram, on Facebook, Snapchat, whatever you on, you can find Obi1BA on that.
Okay.
So I'm really on Facebook and Instagram the most. Snapchat every now and then. I'm still trying
when
to
I
get
catch
used
you
to
on
getting up there.
Snapchat, OB. When I catch you on those. Obi-Wan on Snapchat. Hold on now.
So my favorite artist, that's a broad question because you know, favorite artist like in Christian or period.
Like, man, just period, man. So what's moving you?
My favorite artist, I listen to a lot of, I would say, underground. Like I don't really listen to a lot of mainstream in a sense. So I listen to my brother, Shinwall Hawk. He's my favorite artist.
Okay.
And then I got my boys that go to my church, Go To. I love their music. And then I listen to like a lot of us. That's what I play in my car for the most time. You know, a lot of us songs or albums. I just put it on and ride. You know, so it's too many to name, but you know.
Hey man, that's how it be.
And then outside of that, I'm straight old school hip hop. You got the Lost Boys, Tupac.
Okay, the Lost Boys.
You know?
Okay, yeah.
That's how I started rapping, listening to
Boss.
Lost Boys. Yeah.
Content, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't just no jibber jabber.
Nah.
Yeah, some content, man. Something we rocking to, man.
Something we rocking to.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's how it is. What you got for us, Stone?
Oh man, the homie born in Miami.
Yeah.
Moved to VA.
Yeah.
Ain't got nothing to do with the BA. But moved to VA. Came to Georgia.
Okay.
I just want to know, with all those different backgrounds, Miami got their sound with that bass. Atlanta got their sound with, you know, just that straight Southern. Got that Southern sound with it.
Nice way to put it.
And then VA, they got their sound too. You know what I'm saying? Does any of that play a background in your music? I mean, and I can't even stop right there. The Bahamian side of it. Does all that play a role in your music when you're making songs?
I was raised in Virginia, but I live in ATL. Represent for the Bahamas. Now I'm international.
Okay.
I think it does. I got a new track with my cousin who's from the Bahamas, who's a Bahamian artist named Bagon. We got a song called Through God. That's gonna be on the album. That has a little bit of a reggae-ish island vibe to it. And then also on the album, it's another track I got talking about the Bahamas. But I don't know. I feel like I'm in between. I feel like I'm up north, in between up north and down south type of flow. So I kind of incorporate both, I guess, in a sense. But I don't know. I don't know if people can tell where I'm from when I'm talking. So I don't know if they can tell where I'm from when I'm
Probably not.
rapping.
Yeah, probably not. Yeah, probably not.
Because when I first met you, I can't say that I would have known that.
Yeah, that's not you straight out of the College Park somewhere.
Yeah, definitely.
Straight ATL.
Right.
So, I don't know. I think I encompass all of that.
You know what I'm saying?
In my flows, in my and how I'm gonna deliver, and it might depend on the beat too.
Absolutely. Beat powerful.
Yeah,
Yes, it is.
But when you take a picture in the Bahamas, you look like you from Bahamas.
for sure.
Definitely sit through that, mate, right? You just blend in, bro.
Right? Yeah, exactly. I'm here.
Well, let's talk a little bit about this la da 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 la da 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 da.
Hey.
And y'all will understand why I'm saying that in just a few seconds, because we're gonna get into that la la. That's what we're gonna close out on, folks. But let's talk about a little bit about that. How did that song come about? And even writing it, how did you get the inspiration behind it?
All right, so the song originated from my good friend Isha. She's actually singing on the song, and she has the verses. So I'm sitting back chilling. This was like, I don't even know when it was, but she was performing the original song. So I'm like, yo, this is a dope song. So I went and bought her CD. And on the CD, it had the instrumental with the hook on it. So I wrote a verse, and I hit her up. I was like, hey, have you ever thought about doing a remix for your track?
Making
She was
moves.
like, yeah, but the type of remixes the people been sending me, they be cursing and they be doing this, and I don't really like it. So I'm like, all right, check this out first. Before you say no, check this out.
Yeah.
So she checked it out. She said she loved it. I'm like, all right, we can make it an official version. So then we went in the studio together. We put it together, and then, man, it came like one of the most inspiring songs till this day. Period. To anywhere I go or she go, like it's been a blessing. That's how it started. Isha opened the door, and then we just went full force.
That's what's up, man.
That's what's up.
So anybody having a bad day, period, like you struggling, you mad, somebody pissed you off, or you sad, any emotion you could think of, play this song, and I guarantee you God will move in your life.
Real talk.
Yes, sir. Well, we're going to get into that in just a second. It's going to be what we leave out on, my good folks.
It's all good.
So before we go, is there anything that you want to leave anybody with? If you just had to mail one thing that you want to get these folks to remember when you leave here today, what would that one thing be?
First, before that, I want to say I'm proud of y'all. Like,
well, we appreciate that, bro.
We've been rocking for a minute, and I've known y'all for some years now, and I'm proud of everything y'all doing.
Appreciate that, bro.
From the radio to the music, Royalty Boys, like I'm very proud of y'all and happy, and still love how God's moving in y'all and in y'all lives.
Well, we appreciate that, my guy.
It's been a true blessing to watch it.
He knew us as solo artists.
Yeah.
Before them Royalty Boys even. Some folks just think it them Royalty Boys. But
right.
He know those years before that.
Definitely.
Years before that.
But something to leave the people with. I said in I have a documentary video, and I end it with, no matter what you know about me or what you experienced, at the end of the day, like if God just take me out of here, I want everybody to know and remember that anything I did was for the Lord, was for Jesus. I rap for him all day long. Never gonna stop. That's all I do. So
drop the mic. And with that being said, Obi-Wan, we appreciate you coming to kick it with us, man.
For sure. The homie always in the building. Obi-Wan.
My man.
Obi-Wan, man.
We gonna ride out to this Obi-Wan and Isha.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they gonna love it. They gonna love it.
Yes, sir.
OB1 beat. Hey, Isha.
Remix.
I used to walk around with all my feelings on my shoulder. I had to let them go, the weight was heavy like a boulder. They used to call me hot, but now I'm a little colder. I let go of my problems and I tuck them in the folder. I'm focused on my future cause my past is getting older. They used to have me timid, but now I'm feeling bolder. I got a strong team, Steve, me, Nikki, and Lola. If God was a girl, then you know I gotta hold her down. He took my frown and turned it around. Now, problems can no longer surround. I gave my problems to God and left them in the ground. We born again, homie, this the B.A. sound. And Christ is the king, I'm just a vessel in the town. If Jesus is the picture, then I'm standing on the mound. I'm bringing y'all the change like Obama's last speech. Then I'm going on vacation, I'm headed to the beach. Isha, sing this.